What is up, you beautiful bunch? It's 50p coin hunting time, and we've got some more sealed bags from the bank, and it's another bag from last July. Very exciting. Let's get it open, see what we can find today. Let's do it. Of course, we're looking for any and all of the different 50p coins. There's that one though that we've never ever found, and maybe today could be our day. The Kew Gardens 50p. Incredibly difficult to find. We have found one before when I was hunting with Christopher Collects on his channel, but never found one on our channel. Could today be the day? You never know. Other than that, we're looking for any of the 29 different Olympic 50p's. Always great to find those. Nothing in the first bag. It's unusual. 2018 Beatrix Potters. We've been having some good luck on those recently, so it would be nice to continue finding them. I've spotted territory there, that's decent. Let's start from this end though, and there's our first find. It's Johnson's Dictionary. Really common though this, so on the top row it will go, and back to the bank it will go. But at least it's something. Let's keep going. Definitely saw a couple more commemoratives further down here. In fact, this is a definitive, not a commemorative, but this is for the island of Jersey. The bailiwick of Jersey. 1998, so not the scarce year, but definitely a slightly above face value find, and not something you find too often these days. We used to get a lot of territories in the hunts, but definitely less frequent now. There we go, there's a representation of the People Act, the most common coin from 2018. In fact, any of the others are keepers. That's the only one that's not. Back to the bank, that will go as well. 9 million minted of the People Act. 3 coins in bag number 2, definitely better than bag number 1. Let's hope it continues to improve. It's quite a shiny 2004. Shiny Britannia. Catch your eye if you're just wondering, is it a 2019 from that reissued set? There's Mr. Jeremy Fisher from the 2017 Beatrix Potter set. All of the 2017s, pretty common. Beatrix Potters anyway. Sir Isaac Newton from 2017, definitely not common. Give me those all day long. You don't see the Isaac Newton very often anymore. I remember when we first started the channel, we found about 3 or 4 in the first 5 or 6 hunts. It was crazy. Long gone are those days though, unfortunately. But you never know what you might find. Nothing there. I see Grossy coin hunts found the Kew Gardens the other day, but they're still out there to be found. Could today be our day? You never know. Anything in this bag? Not looking like it. No. We do have some questions from the comment section of our previous 50p coin hunts to get into. If you've got a question you want answered in a future video, then pop it in the comment section down below and I'll do my best to get to it. There's another Johnson's Dictionary. I see something a bit more exciting here. There's a 2016. Could be a Jemima Puddleduck. That would be absolutely amazing. Been a long time since we've seen one of those. No such luck. Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, a very low tier keeper, worth 75p or a pound on a good day with the wind. But I like to keep them. There's a 2018. Another People Act. Unfortunate. Of course, the Paddingtons and Potters released in 2018. Much better finds. There's a 2020. Peace, prosperity and friendship with all nations. That is the Brexit 50p. Got to check the date on these. Apparently some with the original Brexit date, which was supposed to be melted down, somehow escaped the Royal Mint. There's another Johnson's Dictionary. That's 3 of those already. Used to be the most common commemorative 50p. Title now held by the Tale of Peter Rabbit. No, what am I talking about? Benjamin Bunny, of course, and then the Tale of Peter Rabbit, and then Dictionary is in 3rd place these days. But yeah, questions from the comment section section, we have one from Jim Bob. Nothing in that one. And Jim Bob is asking, just found your channel, so sorry if this question has been asked before. What do you do with all the 50p's after the search? Do you take them back to the same bank, and are they okay with you doing it so often? I don't. I take them to a post office. I still pay them into my business account, so I still get charged for doing so, for the privilege. But yeah, I could go to the bank. They have a coin sorting machine, so you just tip them all in there. Whereas I bag them up at the moment and take them back to the post office. The danger with taking coins back to the bank where you got them from, although this doesn't apply with a coin machine because they get shipped off elsewhere and then bagged up, I believe. But if you take bagged up bags into a bank and then you go back there next week to get yourself some coins, there's a decent chance you might get the coins back that you've already banked. It happened to me before, way back when I was doing things a different way. It's happened to me with post offices as well. If you've been watching the channel for a long time, you will know we used to do all of our hunts from post offices. And maybe we should do a few from there now and again when we can, mix it up a bit. But I think a lot of people bank their runs at post offices. There's a Christopher Ironside. So I feel like it used to happen to us often anyway, where we'd get somebody else's bagged up coins that have already been searched through, especially with the £2 coins. And the other problem with the post office is, unfortunately, again, especially with the £2 coins, as we get another territory, nice stuff, is the fakes that we used to get in the £2 coins. There's a 1997 Guernsey Freesia Flowers. So we've got a Guernsey and a Jersey find. Channel Islands doing it for us today. 1997, of course, the first year of the new, I say new, not new anymore, but the smaller current sized 50p. So not a rare year. For the territories, they generally minted quite a few in 1997. It's still a nice find and still worth a bit more than face value. It's probably been quite a while since we've had two different territories in the same bag. Nothing in that one. Certainly not living up to our recent luck so far, because our last couple of hunts have been amazing. We've had 2018 Potters, a couple of Olympics in each as well. Lots of bags to go, so not getting too disheartened yet, but an Olympic or a 2018 Potter would be nice. There's a different design, 100 years of scouting, and it is a cool design, I think, as well, with the fleur-de-lis in front of the globe. You can't really see it on this because it's a bit dirty, but yeah, it is a great design with the globe in the background. Unfortunately, pretty common, so back to the bank it will go. There's another Christopher Ironside. 7 million minted of these in 2013. I always say they're getting a bit more scarce, and I always get people saying in the comments, that's because Christopher Collects is keeping them all. Very true. I'm going to blame Christopher as well. Alright, we've got another question from the comment section as we hit another Guernsey. Wow. What year is this going to be? Hopefully a different one to the 97. 2012. Decent. And in very good condition, especially compared to the last one we found. Great stuff. Territory's absolutely winning it today. Wow. Keep going. There's a Roger Bannister. 4-minute mile from 2004. Of course, was restruck for the 2019 set. Not that one though. Nothing else there. Yeah, so we've got another question from our most recent 50p coin hunt. This one is from Darren Bennett. Darren is asking, do you think that the Kew Gardens will go up in value? And if so, by how much in a year's time from now? Oh, there we go. Darren bringing the luck. A 2018 Beatrix Potter. The most common of the 4 2018 Potters, but still a great find in my opinion. A bit underrated. A lot of people used to throw them back when they first came out because they thought the mintage figure was a bit high, but definitely a keeper in my book. All day long we will keep the TOG. There's a 2020. That's the other 2020, Diversity Built Britain. That's both Brexit and diversity ticked off. Both pretty common from 2020, unfortunately. Nothing else in that bag. My opinion on the Kew Gardens value, not that my opinion means anything. Oh, is that a signed something coming up here? Let's see what this is first. Or was it just, oh, it looked like, maybe it was just, I thought that was going to be a signed bunny or something. Kew Gardens value, I don't really see it going up, especially not dramatically. It's been pretty stable for a few years now. 5-6 years ago, they were only about 80 quid, something like that. There's a 2017 Tom Kitten. The 2 scarcer, not that any of them are scarce, but the 2 scarcer of the 2017 Potters, and no Benjamin Bunny or Taylor Peter Rabbit yet. There's another Brexit, 31st of January 2020. But yeah, I think the value has been pretty steady between sort of 140 to 180 for Kew Gardens for the last sort of 3 years or so now. So I don't see it going up dramatically. And I don't see it going down either. I think it's pretty stable, which is unusual. There's a Jeremy Fisher. I mean, I could be wrong. As I said, my opinion on that means absolutely nothing. Yeah, let me know what you all think. Think it will suddenly start shooting up? I mean, there's got to be a limit of how far people will go to, you know, how much will people pay for a 50p coin? But I guess you can say that and then look at sales of Aquatics with the lines over the face from 2011. Yeah, they go for a little bit more than a Kew Gardens. Oh, all right, snacks. There we go. Andrew was asking to hear the dog snore. He said he misses that. There you go, mate. Those who don't know, Snacks is my Staffy cross whippet. I was going to say puppy. He's not a puppy anymore. Still looks a bit like a puppy. Yeah, he's been around on the channel for a long time now with his snores and grunts and there's a tail of Peter Rabbit. Just a Benjamin Bunny missing now. The most common of them all. Anything else in this one? Another Roger Bannister. 2004 again. We've got 3 bags left. Territory's definitely blessed us today. I think Taylor and Gloucester probably the find of the day so far. Another 3 bags to change that, and there we go. We've done it. Olympic cycling. Great stuff. Hang on in there and you'll get an Olympic. In the velodrome, great stuff. Not the best condition, is it? It's had a bit of a life, but we'll take it. We'll put a value up for a normal circulated one up in the top right corner. Nothing else there. Nice to find an Olympic though. Keep that streak going. We do have one more question from the comment section. It's from Charles Robb. Charles is saying, great hunt, 2020, another Brexit. Great hunt, keep up the good work. Do you know Rob H? I found a signed Benjamin Bunny. Rob H. Doesn't ring a bell. Rob, if you're watching and you've been signing your bunnies, let us know in the comments. Oh, there's a Battle of Hastings. Nice. Yeah, as some of you will know, we of course signed the Benjamin Bunnies, put them back in circulation. There's a 2016 Battle of Hastings. That's a nice low tier keeper. Yeah, we've been doing it for a long time now. A couple have been found. I've had emails. Oh, I found your Benjamin Bunny signature. Nice, there we go. Platinum Jubilee. Very cool. We'll take those. Of course, we don't know the mintage figure on these yet, so we're still keeping them. Oh, and another nice find coming up. I'm glad it's come out that way up. That would have been heart-stopping. Because, of course, this epic find, the WWF, that is a great find in its own, but does share the obverse with a Kew Gardens. So whenever you see this, it's a bit of a moment. But that's a great find in its own right. WWF with that design made up of all of the creatures and plants on there is a great design. What a find to finish on. Awesome stuff. Smash the thumbs up for that. Check out this video here if you want to know about the values for all of the different 50p coins.